For some weird reason, the coffee shop near my office was closed this morning. I looked inside, but I couldn't see anybody. I could see nothing in there. Well, actually, I didn't see nobody. There was a mouse running around. Let's talk about that.
Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right, thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. It's Michael here from Happy English, and I help people speak English better. This is Happy English Podcast, episode 759. Double negatives. That's today's English lesson topic. Do you have a request for a topic here? Feel free to send me a message at myhappyenglish.com and let me know. Today, we're going to be tackling something that's a little different. Get ready to come with me and explore the world of double negatives. Double negatives, yeah, you heard that right. These are tricky little grammar gremlins that you've seen in movies and heard in music. Like this classic from Louis Prima.
I ain't got nobody.
I ain't got nobody. I ain't got nobody. What? Let's see where that comes from. First of all, let's look at anybody, anything, and either. These words are generally used with a negative verb or a question. I looked in the coffee shop, but I couldn't see anybody. If you get captured by the police, just don't tell them anything. Your suggestion won't help either of us. That's pretty straightforward, right? So, let's look at the negative words nobody, nothing, and neither. These three, nobody, nothing, and neither, already have a built-in negative meaning, which means that a negative verb is not needed. I looked in the coffee shop, but I could see nobody. I could see nobody. This has the same meaning as I couldn't see anybody. But we tend to use nobody, nothing, and neither like this for emphasis. Those words have a stronger, more formal sound, and that's what makes them more emphatic. Like when you say, I have nothing to do with this. It carries more weight than saying, I don't have anything to do with this. If you're a fan of police dramas, you probably heard something like, if you get caught by the police, tell them nothing. Tell them nothing is a more dramatic way to say, don't tell them anything. And speaking of drama, the English language does bend the rules sometimes, like in the case of double negatives. Imagine you have a big disagreement with a friend, and suddenly they fall silent. Silence is golden only when both people are in a good mood, but after an argument, silence is unsettling. If that happens to you, you probably want to ask your friend to say something. You might say, hey, don't say nothing to me. Just tell me what you are thinking about now. Don't say nothing. When two negative words are used in one sentence, both words have their complete meaning. Don't say nothing means don't be silent. Please say something. Talk to me. Don't say nothing. As I mentioned earlier, this morning when I looked in the coffee shop, I didn't see nobody. There was a mouse running around. But I didn't see nobody means I saw somebody. Well, the somebody was a mouse. I didn't see nobody. Two negatives can actually make a positive. Don't say nothing to me. It's like saying, I really need you to say something, anything at all. The double negative adds this urgency, like a plea for a response. It's not just about the words themselves, it's about how we use them, the tone of voice, the context of the conversation. All of that plays a role in how we interpret meaning. And now, it's time to start bending the rules as we venture into the wild world of slang. Because when it comes to casual English, double negatives, they really come out to play. You know, slang itself is like the playground of language, where you can experiment and play with words in all sorts of fun and creative ways. 2 examples of this are ain't got and don't got. In conversational American English, 2 or more negatives can be used with a single negative meaning. Like, if your friend asks you if you want to go out on the weekend, maybe you want to, but money is a little tight. The slang double negative can help. Just tell your friend, sorry man, I ain't got no money this week. I ain't got no money means I don't have any money. And if it's just a few days before payday, maybe nobody ain't got no money. When I went to that coffee shop this morning, I didn't see nobody. Don't and didn't also get the chance to be used as slang double negatives with a single negative meaning. Let me tell you the situation. There's me and my 2 friends, Jack and Jenny. All of us are busy and have no free time. So, I don't got no time, Jack don't got no time, and Jenny, well, she don't got no time neither. She don't got no time neither. She's really busy. Remember that with double negatives in slang, with ain't got no and don't got no, you really have to pay attention to the context in order to understand the meaning. And by the way, you don't necessarily need to use this kind of slang, but I do think it's a good idea to know that it's used out there, like I said, in movies, TV shows, and in music.
I ain't got nobody.
Keep in mind, the best way to remember this kind of English or any other word or phrase in English is to take that word or phrase, write it in a sentence that's true for you or true in your world, and then memorize your sentences. Hey, did you know that you can get the chance to practice this kind of English with me directly? You can get more practice using your English when you join my Podcast Learners Study Group. There, you can make new friends, join us for live group lessons every week where we practice these podcast lessons together. Plus, you get access to the PDF transcript and audio download for every Happy English podcast in the past and in the future. And on top of that, each episode has exercises where you can practice this English point with speaking and writing checked by me. To learn more, just visit myhappyenglish.com and choose podcast lesson 759. Remember, learning another language is not easy, but it's not impossible. And I'm here to help you on your journey.
This podcast was brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English, get happy, Happy English.